Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you this afternoon for an album review, and this is the long awaited studio album from Nicki Minaj. And I think we know where this album review is gonna go for her new album Pink Friday 2. That I got a chance to listen to all 22 songs for the hour and 10 minutes of this lengthy album. But I'm going to discuss what I listened to for all 22 tracks for Pink Friday 2 by Nicki Minaj, the sequel to the Pink Friday album that came out in 2010, and let you know my thoughts on her new album, her fifth studio album. So let's dive into this album review. Now, it has been about 4 or 5 years since her last album. I think it was, I can't remember the album's name, but it was in 2018. And honestly, going into this, we're gonna go into each track and break down what I thought of each song. So, to start it off, we have Are You Gone Already? And I think that song was okay, but here's the underlying issue I have with it. It sounds. They're adding Billie Eilish samples from the When the Party's Over song that she made 2019 or something like that for that When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go album, which I still own that album to this day. I do like that album. Um, and it's a good album, in my opinion. I don't hate Billie Eilish, but when Nicki Minaj is kind of doing that sampling with that song, with her own track, it doesn't work. I mean, this song was okay, but it just the auto-tune stuff with her vocals too at times is hit or miss. I mean, maybe she can sing, I don't fucking know, but honestly, it sounds like auto-tune production with her vocals, Nicki Minaj, I mean, and it just, no. 3 out of 5 for the first track. Barbie Dangerous is crap. I don't like this song. It just, her rapping, and, I mean, the beat's good. I'll give it that. But it's just the overall rapping and how she's rapping in the track doesn't work for me. So 2.5 out of 5. Then comes the song Fuck This Club Up. FTCU. It's called Fuck This Club Up. Is that how they're singing? It is so annoying. This track is just the worst. I think it's one of the bad songs, but it's not the worst song on this album. There is a song that is pretty bad on this album, which I will be talking about that soon. So 2 out of 5 for Fuck This Club Up. I'm not feeling for this track, and it is a letdown. Beep Beep is I did not think it'd be. I thought it was going to be annoying, but there were some moments where Nicki Minaj does that weird vocal tone that does not work in my opinion, and it ruins the reception for the track overall. So I'd have to give this a 2.5 out of 5. I mean, the beat's alright, but it's just, there's some cluttery moments with Nicki Minaj's rapping and her vocal tone with her rapping that sounds weird as fuck and doesn't work, and it makes me cringe. Fallen for You is okay. I don't hate this song, I'm just in the middle with it. I'd give this a 3 out of 5. I personally don't like some of the, rapping in this track. Somewhat, it's a little mixed poorly, a bit, but not to the extent where it's mixed badly. So, this is a 3 out of 5. Let Me Calm Down featuring J. Cole is an okay track. I don't know if I like it or not. I'm just in the middle with this one. So, this is a 3 out of 5. J. Cole's rapping's not so bad. Nicki Minaj's rapping, hit or miss. It depends on how she's executing with the song. Then comes R&B featuring Lil Wayne and Tate Kobang. I found this to be disappointing. Lil Wayne was so fucking annoying in this song. Even worse than Nicki Minaj in this track. I think he was the worst part of the song. He ruined the track big time with his rapping and just the filthy lyricism that just doesn't execute well. I mean, if you want to do filthy lyricism, that's fine. Just make it execute very well with how the overall sound of the song is. This track did not work. It was mixed badly and just, it did not work with the rapping. So 2.5 out of 5. Pink Birthday is disappointing. I was bored with this song off the bat for however much of a runtime it was. I think it was around 2 minutes and some seconds. So 2.5 out of 5. Needle featuring Drake. It had some reggae moments and it sounded Jamaican kind of stuff, and it's okay. It's an alright song. It didn't sound so bad. I just had to keep listening to it to see if it was going to grow on me. So this is a 3.5 out of 5. Cowgirl featuring Lourdes. What the fuck is this track? This song is annoying. This is a 2 out of 5. No. I mean, her vocals tried in the chorus, but my biggest issue with the track is how it executes with her rapping. It's annoying as fuck. 2 out of 5. And I'll be honest, yeah, the chorus was kind of cringeworthy a little bit. I mean, she had nice falsettos, but there were moments where it didn't execute. Everybody featuring Lil Uzi Vert. What the fuck is this song? This song sucks. Can burn in the fiery pits of hell. I don't like it. I mean, the production is okay, but my underlying issue, well, I wouldn't say it can burn in the fiery pits of hell. I think that's going to Super Freaky Girl, which I will be discussing about what I think of that track very soon. So this one is not going to go in the fiery pits of hell. It's just garbage, and it just can just go in the trash can and stay in there. So 2 out of 5. Big Difference is disappointing. Don't really like how Nicki Minaj is rapping in this track, and overall, it's executed poorly. So 2.5 out of 5. Red Ruby Da Sleaze is... No, I don't like this track. Nicki Minaj's rapping and how she's singing and rapping in the song, it does not execute very well. So this is a 2 out of 5. Forward from Trini, featuring Skill LeBang and Skeng. This song does not do so well. It's poorly mixed, and it sounds like hot garbage. So, fuck this track big time. Yeah, fuck this track. So, 2 out of 5. Pink Friday Girls. It's sampling Girls Just Want to Have Fun, and then it's just Nicki Minaj rapping in the most cringiest way possible, and it does not work. So this is a 2 out of 5. Then comes the most heinous and hateful song that a lot of Nicki Minaj haters will hate. And this is 0.5 out of 5 for Super Freaky Girl. What the fuck is this track? This is gonna go in the fiery pits of hell and live in there. Because fuck this song. Big time. It is garbage. It is cringe. It is annoying. And it just makes me want to start skipping this track. Like, nope, skip. Don't care for it. So 0.5 out of 5. Bomb Bomb is... No, it's not good. It's really bad. So, I don't like Nicki Minaj's rapping in it, and how she's rapping in Super Freaky Girl, fuck that track. That track was poorly mixed, and sample-ish shit with the super freak thing, and it just, no, it doesn't work. And she does an E-A-K thing, she does that E thing with how cringy and annoying it sounds. But back to Bomb Bomb, this is a 1.5 out of 5. I don't like this song, and she didn't do very well executing with this track. My Life is okay. It wasn't amazing, but I think it was mixed a little better. And this is where I'm going to get into the positives for the album, which, surprising to say, I liked the last 4 songs. They were much better than the trashy 18 songs. So basically, then comes Nikki Hendrix featuring Future. Did not think I'd say that Future didn't sound so bad in this track. I mean, some of his rapping was hit or miss, but overall, his vocals weren't so bad. But Nicki Minaj sounded a little better in this track, and it sounded alright to listen to. It is a tolerable track to listen through. So 4.5 out of 5. Blessings featuring Tasha Cobbs Leonard is a good track in its own way. I was really surprised, and I would give this a 4.5 out of 5 as well. This is not a bad song. It's just talking about praying and all that stuff, so nice message. Then comes Last Time I Saw You, and that's probably a favorite of mine. It grew on me throughout time. I did not think I'd like how it sounded, but I'd give this a 4.75 out of 5. It's almost as good as a 5 out of 5. So yeah, that's one of my new ratings for tracks I want to give. So, good track, and a pretty strong track. Just the Memories is a 4.5 out of 5. Didn't hate how it sounded. There were some moments with her rapping that was hit or miss, but overall, when she's singing it, it executes pretty well. I don't know if it's auto-tune stuff or not. It still worked with this song. So 4.5 out of 5. So overall, production, mixing, and execution wise, I found myself hating this album. Unfortunately. Because I think the last 4 songs had potential. The rest are okay, hit or miss. Hit or miss meaning 3 out of 5 songs. Average. And really bad songs. So there's not a lot to offer for Pink Friday 2, in my opinion. I mean, for 22 tracks, you're listening to 70 minutes of an album, and it's not really worth listening to because it's more cringe from her. And I think the last 4 songs were the highlights. Everything else I don't really care for or I really hate. So, this is an album I'm gonna forget. Easily. It's the most forgettable album of 2023. So for a score for me, I'm giving Nicki Minaj's Pink Friday 2 album a 4.5 out of 10. It can suck it. I don't like this album. I like the last 4 songs. Those were the highlights. I will come back to those songs. Would I come back to the remainder of the album? Nope. I will just breeze through the album and get to the final 4 songs, even though I don't like the other tracks. There were some that were okay, but majority of them were pretty bad. So, 4.5 out of 10 for Nicki Minaj, Pink Friday 2. Thank you for watching this album review today.